I'm sitting in the car watching the sunrise as everyone in the house was asleep, and I didn't want to disturb anyone, so I am recording this. I've been reflecting all weekend, so it was the second anniversary of the convoy, being shut down, right? Illegally now, and that I really wanted to go. I really did. I was really on the fence though, and so that hesitation made me wait and not go. I stayed home and I reflected. I was in the car Saturday morning, 7 a.m., maybe 8, and I was texting anyone I could to get an answer, because I couldn't feel in my gut whether to go or not. And I don't know if it was a PTSD or what. I broke down. I sat there crying, and I needed to. I think I really did, because I don't know if I've actually really mourned the loss of the Canada that I knew, that I understood. And I didn't even save my videos, and I don't know if they were any good anyway, but I didn't know how to use social media. I'm still learning, and I think it's important to have this tool and use it wisely, not to compare ourselves to one another, but to connect to one another. So I want to use my voice to connect to you, to say I understand, I know where you are. I was you. I've been there, and if I can help you to move forward into this scary idea of what Canada is becoming, and maybe offer help to find a way out, community, it's the only way. So connecting with the freedom community and making those friendships and whatever, and building small communities, and we need as many of us as we can get, and we'll draw in more, as people see the success of the freedom people to make maybe pod schools. Maybe you feel like you need school, and maybe we do. Maybe we need community care for our children that we can trust, made up of people we trust, not mandated whatever it is. We're hiring based on what, gender or race, not qualifications, or people who desire to work with children. The people that connect with the children, the ones that want to teach. I've met so many amazing, passionate people who just love kids. They know how to educate them. They know how to help them find answers, not instruct and bully them. So that brings me back to, I'm sitting in the car at sunrise now, reflecting on the entire weekend that I missed in Ottawa, and I saw all of the videos. I tried to watch as many live streams as I could, and I appreciate every one of you freedom fighters who's out there still every weekend, every Saturday at Queen's Park, and you were there for us when we woke up. And God, I admire your strength to keep fighting. And those who knew even before this, oh my gosh, thank you. And your strength to keep going when it seems so bleak and everyone seems so unaware. But hey, I woke up, so there's hope, and my mom woke up, which is cool. My dad, I always thought was kind of awake, but he fell for the fucking scam, so I don't know. My grandparents aren't going to wake up. That's okay. I love them, and this is what they believe, and we can agree to disagree, I think. And that's the thing, is we can agree to disagree. We don't need to agree on everything. That's unheard of. But I think we can all agree that maybe not 100% of the population should take the shots. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't suit everyone. And maybe there's people that would like to make their own choices about their body. I'm sure I've heard a lot about, women wanting to make choices about their own bodies, but then you force shots into them too. So, are we about women's rights or what? Those pregnant women, oh my gosh, look at the actual science before you take anything ever from them. Actually look into it. And I know it seems overwhelming, but it's not. They actually do just show you all the information and you can figure it out on your own. And it's because we blindly comply and we believe somebody is in higher authority than us, which they are not. We are all equal. We are all equal beings here. Whether one of us has a higher earthly status or not does not matter. Does not. Yeah. Yes, they can do some things to you. And that brings me back to why I didn't go to the convoy reunion. I sat in my mom's car crying because I remembered the trampling and I remembered the freezing of the bank accounts. And I remembered, shit, this is my mom's car. If I show up with flags on this car, what is the Trudeau government going to do to my mother? What is going to happen to her bank accounts or her home or her life even? And I can't do that to her, and that's a shit place to be, guys. We're in Canada and I'm censored on the internet, I'm sure. And so is a lot of things. If it's political, we can't share it. Well, how do we make our political decisions? Well, we can only watch the mainstream media then, right? No private media allowed. We don't want any real information getting out there, only the propaganda that they want you to know. And it's a scary, scary place to be when everyone's so complacent. And they're passing these laws and, taking away our individual rights. And you would want to see people rising up in the streets. I hope to God another convoy shuts down Ottawa. I do. I really do. I hope that every tractor, every truck, every man, woman, and child that wants to see freedom show up there in the summer, though. Hey, how about the summer? Let's not do it in the winter, you fucks. It's so fucking cold there. I am freezing my ass off right now sitting in the car. But yeah, so that all to say, I would go again. I'll have to maybe take a backpack and a train and no ID and hope that I don't get assaulted by the police, and I guess my biggest fear too is I have a family, I have children, and I fight for their freedom. That is why I show up. That is why I go to the rallies. That's why I hand out the papers. That's why I hand out the flyers. That's why I put up the stickers. Because I hope to God they get to live in a free world. I really do. And I think that we can do that for them if we just wake up. We're allowing this compulsory world to be thrust onto them. We're forcing them into it. And I know you think it's what you have to do, but it's not. I know you think there's no other way, but there is. And we just have to figure it out together as communities. So come out to rallies, meet the people, grow groups of people. I'm trying to put together meetings. Freedom Fridays is what I was trying to work up to. And if we can get people together and brainstorming how to spread the love through their communities, how to grow our communities of just taking care of one another, supporting one another, and, building our businesses. Hey, let's do that. And let's be our own bosses, and let's do this. Let's, support one another within the freedom community and stop supporting the government. Let's do it. Let's make a movement, guys. Make a movement. Let's do it. You and me together. We got this. We are the resistance. We are the revolution. Let's go. Do not comply.